Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 17 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to add this one on the side street. So in the sidewalk, we added this one so to add more design or detail. And then we extended this, and then we did fix some of the back balconies as well. So now we're gonna continue working on this. So what I want to do in this video is to add all the lights that we're planning to add. So first, go to part 1 description, and there will be a second link there. So the first link is for the regular Revit provided default models, and then the second link is for my models that are extra. I'm gonna use this one, so I'm gonna download this Square Base. So once you have this one, just download it, and then go to your downloads folder, and then here in your downloads folder, you will have Spotlight Face Base Square. The only thing that you need to do here is to drag it. So here I have it again, so just drag it. It will be attached to any face that you have. So here I'm gonna attach it here. Also I'm gonna attach it below here. So first, just attach it to where you want it to be. So we have it here, we have it below here, and then under here. Next, we're going to rotate it and go under here, and then under here, and then under here. Okay, and then we could add in one here, and then we're going to clean it up once we're done adding. So right here, we're done adding it, and then we're going to add strip lights right here on this side of the wall, and then also on this side of the wall, and then around here, so it will look nice. Or maybe we could just put it under here, right here, and then under here. So we're gonna plan that. And then in the stairs right here in front, I want to add lights here as well to make it look nicer. Maybe I'm going to move this one all the way. There we go, to make it look nicer right there. But actually, I think this is good enough. But yeah, it will look nice if we could just move it all the way like that. The only problem is it's probably now connected to here. So actually no, so looks like I'm gonna stick with this. There we go. And then I'm gonna add lights right here, and then right here to have it some glow there. So now that we're done, go to level 1. It's not showing here, so go to ceiling plan, level 1. I want to add just one in the center line, so I'm just gonna eyeball it, CO, and then I'm going to add every 1000. So CO again, make sure multiple is checked so that we could just keep on typing 1000. There we go. And then here I'm just going to align it on this one, and maybe I could just add it 1000. So it's not gonna show because this is two different ones, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create add an annotation and then type in 1000, and then from there we could just move this one. So that's the reason why I added all these spotlights on the areas that I have, because not all of them are in the same in place family or in place mask that we added or we created. So now we're going to add 1000 again, and then lastly 1000 here. What we can also do is to copy this one, another row right here, and then we could just move this one onto the end. I think doing that would give more like a nicer look into the entrance. So once we have entrance, as you can see, there's a bunch of lights, and then it will look nicer here. So it will be a more grand entrance for this one. And then now we need to fix the ones right here, level 2, and then we just need to eyeball it, something right there, copy, make sure multiple is checked. So once you checked it, it will be checked all the way now. So now here, what we can do now is just move it a little bit right there. So now this is fixed. Let's fix this one right here as well. So just move it in the middle, copy it, CO, and then just type in 1000. Make sure that it's not going to a different angle like this one is. So I'm just gonna do align and see if everything is aligned properly. And then one more. So for some reason here we can only do 3 because of the spacing. So that's fine right there. And here probably 2 only. And then we're just gonna center it. And then that's fine. Go to level 1 and let's go right here at the back. And then here we could just center it a bit and then copy. Here we could do 4 because we don't have restriction there. And then here let's just put 2 right here, similar to what we have at the top. And then here I just need to double check that we could just put this one right here, somewhere here. Copy 1000. Then I think that's good enough. I'm happy with that. I'm not sure how far this one goes. I think we could do 2. $1,000 again, and then go to 3D. I think that's fine with me, adding 2 of those. Okay. So now I'm gonna add a strip here. So let's go to our south elevation. So let's zoom in here. So right here, we could just move this one to the top so that it doesn't bother us. And then now what we can do is go to architecture, click on here, and then model in place, and then generic model for this one. Press OK, and then we need to set it, pick a plane, and then we're gonna set it to this wall right here. And then here we're gonna form an extrusion, and here we need to put this one at luminance. So this one, you need to select this one, and then let's just add this part right here. It will probably go all the way down, but don't worry, even though we don't see it now, it's easy to change later. So here what we can do is put this one at 10, click finish, and then extrusion is 10 as well. And then what we can do is copy this to the other side. So now once we're in 3D, it's easy for us to pull it down completely, and even this one as well. So now it will light up once we add those. And then here, let's put this one at 10, and then this one at 10 as well. Click apply, and then once we're still here in the edit extrusion, we could now set this one to a different plane. So add another plane, and we could add it onto this metal right here. So once that's selected, we can go 3D, and then we could do a sweep now. So pick path. I'm gonna select this path right here. Click finish, edit profile, and then now we're gonna create this profile right here. So this one needs to be the luminance again. And then we're just going to create maybe 5 by 5. Okay, and then click finish, and then finish. We have that right there. Go to south, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna copy it. Click finish, look at it at 3D, make sure everything is properly added there, and then now we have that light there. So it will be nice for us to see once we have like an image set up like this or this will be lit up. And then, like I said earlier, we need to edit this part. So edit in place, and then we need to create something right here. So we need to void sweep, or void extrusion is fine. But before that, we need to select this, edit extrusion. Actually, this one is good. Now we need to just void extrusion. Actually, not void extrusion. Let's just void sweep, so that we can pick the path that we want, and then click finish. And then in terms of the profile, we're gonna set it up like this. So around, let's say 20, and then in that 20, 10 by 10. Actually 10 by 5. I think that's good enough. And then click finish, and then finish. So now we have this one. So we need to do those first, and then we're gonna change the material for the back one right here, and then we're gonna choose luminance, and it will light up once everything is set up in Twinmotion. So again, let's do a void sweep so that we can pick a path, click finish, edit profile, do the 20, and then 10 by 5 or 5 by 10. And then delete this, click finish, and then finish. And then here as well, void sweep, pick path, select this, click finish, click here, edit profile, do the profile, 20 here, and then 10 here, and then 5 here. Click finish, and then finish. You can click cut geometry so that it will show. And then before we click finish, we could paint it now. So luminance. So once luminance is there, we're gonna select the ones at the back. There we go. There we go. So that one is selected. Now this part now. Once it's changed, that means it's successfully selected. So now we could click finish, and there you go. At least once we have that, once we go to Twinmotion, everything will be selected there properly. And then here, edit in place, we have rubble. I'm just gonna copy that so that we could select an area here for me to do an extrusion. We could do 25. And then trim and extend. And then here we could put in the rubble. And then we could just select this, move this one like that. Put it right here and put it until the edge. Click finish. And then actually, I'm just gonna edit the extrusion. I'm gonna copy the same thing onto this side. Move it to the corner. And then here, it's just simple like that. And then here, copy this. And then do it at the edge. Click finish. Make sure everything is in proper height. Something like this. And then we can put in the grass as well. So we could go to ground again, create an extrusion. And then make sure this is grass. Click finish and pull it up to the proper height. Something like that. And then click finish. So now we have those. That is looking good. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.